What's the difference between your confidence coming into the fight and kind of a cockiness attitude that Jake might have going into it?
I think he's confident. And maybe I don't understand it, maybe you guys don't understand it, but I feel like it's a confident. If it was cocky, he wouldn't be putting in the work. I do believe he's putting in the work.
Are the boxers that you talk to, are they saying, hey, get this guy out of the sport? Are you hearing that?
I'm hearing that from everybody, but all I got to do is hear the voice inside of me that say, go up there and turn up. And if you want to see him get beat up, or you want to see him lose, or the MMA community behind my back, they're going to be benefited from that. But I'm not taking that pressure on. I'm not like, okay, I'm trying to go out here and do this for the MMA. I'm doing this for this. No, I'm doing this for me.
It's huge cachet if you win this fight and then enter boxing. You know, having
I'm in boxing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in there. It's not if. There's no ifs.
I'm saying after this, yeah.
I'm at the no level right now. It's no ifs. Yes, I will win. I will knock him out. I am in boxing. You know what I mean?
What is the time to be like a dream boxing opponent for you?
Shit, that dude don't look bad. Charlo, what's that? Charlo? Canelo? I think for me, I want to pay respect to the sport. I would like to fight an OG, a veteran, somebody that's been in the sport for a long time. De La Hoya's name got thrown around a little bit. I think it's to enter into somebody's sport. I think you got to do it in a respectful way. I think me fighting a seasoned veteran first, and then maybe fighting a current stud. I think that's the way you get the respect. I'll fight him probably a couple times. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be walking around with I Love Tyron Woodley tattoo on his body, so he might as well try to get it back, try to get a chance to redeem himself. So we probably going to fight a couple times. And he added a no competition. Who does that when they're confident? You think I asked for that? Now, if you let me rob the bank twice without going to jail, of course. I'm kicking the door in. Give me the brain shark, give me everything. So I really believe that fighting him a few times, fighting an OG in a boxing game, and fighting the current guy, there's no way you can't respect me now. There's no way you can ever question. That's 4 fights. Put those 4 fights together. You know what I mean? Put those 4 fights together. Now we talking.
Tyron, there's obvious heat between you and Jake. But back in Miami, we saw Mama Woodley and Jake's mom. You guys, they embraced. What'd you think of that?
What they got smoked for? You know what I mean? They gonna fight each other? They gonna face off and square up? No, they love their kids, and they want to see their kids do well. You think Jake's mom want to see me hurt? Probably not. She don't. You know why does she got anything against me? What did I do in the sport negative? I was a banner of living the upright life and never taking performance enhancement drugs and putting on the test and winning when people thought I was going to lose and continuing when many people thought I should quit. That was me. That's my brand. If somebody say, what can you be remembered for? I never quit. My kids ain't never see me quit. I told my son, I said, I made it sure that everybody, not just you guys, but people from Ferguson, people from St. Louis, and people from similar backgrounds, complexions or whatever, they know it's possible now. If a motherfucker touch the moon ever, I know I can. If you put a big toe on the move, you can't tell me I can't go there. So at the end of the day, of course, they want to see their kid live their dreams, and my mom want to say the same thing. So they're kind of really the same. So they ain't got nothing to do with me and Jake, though.
What you think of the fight, though? What does she think of you fighting Jake? After seeing you become UFC champion and all that, what does she think of you now?
I mean, she loved the idea of me constantly becoming a trailblazer. I'm the original. Make sure I go check out Champ Camp. It's a whole movie right now. Champ Camp episode 2 and episode 1. Catch up if you ain't there. But you look at the storyline behind it. Look at the family that's involved. My ex-wife flew my kids in the training camp because I say I can't leave. I'm locked in. I canceled all my gigs. I canceled my UFC gig on the desk. I canceled these photo shoots. I canceled going to my buddy's thing in Vegas I promised him I would go to. No, this war. This ain't no play. So I asked her to fly my kids in because I need them. They're a big part of why I fight for. They're a big why in everything I do, and I needed to see them. And they was there and they saw what their dad was doing. You don't think that's going to inspire a kid? My kids are athletes. They're conquerors. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, when you really think about what we doing this for, it's clear what I'm doing it for. So my mom, yeah, she supported. She supported everything I've done.
Tyron, did you get a chance to watch Anderson Silva fight Julio Cesar Chavez?
Yeah, I saw the highlights of it.
Yeah, what'd you think of that? I mean, he did a pretty darn good job.
Well, Anderson, once again, he's always been able to box. Remember a long time ago we was talking about him boxing Roy Jones Jr.
Right.
I really just like to see the OGs get the respect they deserve. I like to see him at the top. You know, he's outside of John Jones. You know, I think him and Demetrius Johnson, in my opinion, are right there. You know what I mean? Maybe Cejudo after that, because Cejudo did it so quick. You know, he was cringy. But guess what? He did it fast. You know what I mean? So when you look at the GOATs of the sport, and it's hard to be a GOAT in the sport, you got to deal with the father time. You got to deal with the different backgrounds. You got to deal with the different elements. You know what I mean? Everybody's not 100%. We got life too. We normal like everybody else. You know, we go through depressions. We go through bad situations. We go through, you know, fucking injuries and bad health, and we still got to turn up. No, y'all don't care if we injured. Y'all don't care if our ankle sore or if we had a divorce or a free. Y'all don't care. Y'all want to see what? Blood. And we got to give it no matter what.
Do you think there's going to be more guys like you who would maybe say like?
There's not many guys like me.
But from the standpoint of like looking at the money that's available in boxing and when their contract,
I think there's a lot of opportunists that are looking at the opportunity to think I'm running a snack in the bag real quick. But I really earned this. Karma is for real. I put myself in a position I may not have got the similar situation in an organization where I did the most, where you guys know me from, but I've been putting seeds in the ground since I started this. And my intent has always been pure, to show people it's possible to glorify God and to go out there and just use my talents and ability and have people like, what the fuck just happened? And that's what they're going to say August 29th.
Who do you got on the Pacquiao and Errol Spence Jr. fight?
I don't know, man. I'm really off the grid, man. I'm sent out the way. And I ain't got nothing to say about Conor's fight. I ain't got nothing to say about Errol Spencer. All I got something to say about is my fight. You know what I mean? So when people talk to me, I want to talk about August 29th. I don't really want to talk about nothing else.
What did